Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to cover some Warzone tips and tricks for beginners guide to get better at Warzone overall, and a great way to do that is to jump into Resurgence, because you're just going to get in a lot of gunfights and you're going to actually just get better at taking on more enemies at a higher and faster rate than you would in the big map. As you can see, we usually land on a king. We want to try to get a king really quickly. This is going to give us money for everyone in the squad, which is usually enough money for the loadout. Plus you get a drop when you're the king. If you've completed the king, you get a drop straight on top of your head, which is great, and this will give you money, gas masks, and so on. So this is a really good start for anyone in the likes of games of Resurgence. So guys, you can look at Warzone in two different ways. You're either going to go for wins all the time, and you might not have the same gameplay as someone just going for kills. So I personally am a very big aggressive player, and I do like getting kills. So I'll push any person I see most times, unless I'm just playing end circle and I want to win the game. So what it comes down to is you have to choose whether you want to win more games and play a bit more reserve, or go for really high level kills and just push everybody you want to. But the great thing about Resurgence is it kind of gives you a good mixture of both. It gets you ready for the big map and it gets you ready to take on multiple teams, because this gameplay and this game mode is just so full of people flying in, coming back. They don't have any idea or do not care about their health or their lives. They will just jump on you if they have the chance. So this is a great way to train yourself into being a more aggressive player, train yourself into get better gunfights, and training you how to take on multiple players at one time, which is a huge factor in Warzone when you're playing anything above duos. So on Resurgence, on the 1 minute mark, a loadout will land, which might bring more loadouts onto yours. So you can see there's multiple on ours, so we have to be very careful we're not being watched by another team. In this case we were, so I always travel with smokes on my loadout for exactly this reason, getting out of dodge, making sure I don't get wrecked by a team that are watching me from every angle. So a really big tip and also I'm going to add to this is when taking the zipline, you can jump off the zipline. You don't have to stay on it. As you see, I back off when I see a player, but I can hear their proxy chat on my right screen. You can see them speaking and I know what they're saying. I don't know if some players notice, some players don't notice, but if you have a proxy chat on, we can hear you, everyone can hear you. And a lot of players like us, we play in Discord, so we can hear you and we can speak to each other fluidly without you knowing we're in the zone. So in this situation, I'm able to use proxy to know that these guys are pushing the staircase underneath me. They're getting ready to make a push as a team. Plus I can hear the steps because I have Flex as a perk on. Flex is one of the best perks and I'm able to hear all these footsteps. This is a great example of how not to just over chow. I drop back when I see there's 4. I'm able to get a few shots on one and then get a clean down on another. I back off, I don't push because I know there's 3 other guys waiting for me to push down. Here a guy flying in, push him with a shotty, easy kill. Precision airstrike is incoming, pretty busy right now, and also a guy in front of me. He's panicking, he runs away. We're able to get a few shots on him and knock him before he gets off the building, which is super. I'm going to push that because I'm aggressive and I have a shotty, so I jump down. I also see there's another guy down here on the radar above me. I'm able to turn on him with a shotty, even though he has pure advantage, but you can see how powerful this shotgun is. If you want a shotgun video, by the way guys, I'll leave the link on top of this video. It should pop up somewhere, maybe behind my head. I recommend getting this shotty. It's just unbelievable, and it's probably one of the strongest weapons, strongest secondaries in the game right now. As you can see, I clearly beat him off the zippy, a thing I told you just not to do. I'm able to beat him and beat him with a shotty after. It's just some fight I was not meant to win, but I'm able to get it because I have the shotty. So I'm able to jump off buildings like that because I have another perk called Mountaineer. Really important perk, I think, because I don't like parachuting off buildings and I'm also very aggressive. So I like to use that to just jump off buildings, and I take 0, and I mean like very little damage to my player when I just jump off like a 20 meter, 25 meter building. As you can see, this has just been a crazy start, and this can happen, and this is what you want for a person going for high kill gameplay. As you can see, I will end up with a high kill gameplay here. I think I end up with like 22 or 24, I can't remember exact number, but this is a gameplay where it's just fully going on, and as long as you stick around your team and stick together, you won't get pushed out too much. You just got to realize that if you all go down, one person has to stay up and just run away. That's all you have to make sure. Your full team has that understanding, so you don't get team wiped in Resurgence. So here's a quick thing you want to look out for in the game. People flying in with good guns. So people can take deployable shoots. They'll fly up in the air and land down in a really good high zone, like this guy for example. He flies in with a perfect landing on a high ground that I would never expect anyone to be on, and just beams me. So be prepared for that. I didn't hear him fly in, but be prepared for anything around you that's higher than you, because high ground is the key in Warzone. Most of the times high ground is just going to beat anybody you meet. Doesn't matter if they're the best player in the world. High ground just has such a good advantage. The player can't get out of the way. As you can see, my teammate here, King Nick, just taking people down because he has the high ground with a good cover. So another quick tip, make sure you just get back to your loot. If it's in a good spot, don't go if there's fully surrounded by another team. As you can see, I have a teammate underneath me. I'm pretty safe here, and I'm able to get my perks again and help my teammate get out of this area. Because if you look at the map to your left, we actually do have to rotate, but we have a lot of players to our left, and I imagine we have players holding us from the right. So this is a pretty busy spot for us right now, and people are still landing in. I imagine there's like a loadout, or there's just teammates that want to help out. This guy was really weak. If you're running a shotty, another quick tip on top of this, guys, run knives with a shotty because it'll just save your ammo, because you can see that you don't get a lot of shotty ammo all the time. I only have 16 rounds left, so knives really clean up me having to full kill anybody. This is a really good play here, guys. I'm just going to jump back and show you how I walk through this play and how I survive something like this in a game. So as we can see, I come out here, I'm looking around, I don't see anybody for a second when I come out, and this guy just peeks out and shoots me. I have slide on, so I slide in behind his car. He panics, goes through the house. I hear him with flex, I replay, run over, get my shotty out. He's dead straight away. I know he is. This is just a really good way to dip and cover and like move and make sure you have the best position on the player. Rather than just challenge in the open, use everything as cover around you. Smokes are huge in this game, and I don't see why people don't always use them. Smokes will help me move from one side of the map to the other without getting spotted or even tagged by a team. So we're going to take a look at this clip, guys, and I'm going to explain what happens when your player or your teammate gets downed and killed. So watch out, and I'll show you exactly how I play this because of the reason of him being downed or killed. It changes my game play just for a couple of seconds. So you can see my teammates in a battle with someone, I help him out, I'm able to crack and maybe down this guy, giving him great help, but there's another player there backing up the other guy. So once he dies, that player that killed him gets a full ping on me for a couple of seconds. So he knows I'm here. As you can see, he looks straight over. I'm able to hard chal him. This gun is just amazing, the SVA 545. If you want the class, linked above. But I'm able to take him off that heady and get an easy kill and full team wipe on that team. So that's how I play that. I know he knows where I am, so just don't be stupid and think that he doesn't know where you are, because once he kills your teammate, you are on the radar unless you have ghost. So we're coming near the end of the game, guys. Resurgence is still on, just over now. So this is a really good time to kill people and a really good time not to die. So make sure you recognize when the resurgence hits. Do not die. Our teammate's gone, he's disconnected, so that's not a big issue. You'll get a fly in by. This comes in really clutch near the end of a game, and for me it's really good for our team because I have 16,000, a loadout's 15,000. I'm able to pick that up for them. It's great. I can pick up like maybe an ammo box or a few plates to help them out. So if you can get a quick regain like this, it's brilliant for a game. But as you can see, we still have a massive circle to get. One thing I would recommend at this stage of the game, what you really want to try get, and what we should have bought with the money, is self-revives and gas masks. They come in way more clutch than you think. So if you have the opportunity and you have money at a shop, just check your money before you move off the last shop in the game. Pick up some gas masks, pick up some self-revives. They're super handy. So as you can see right now, I am pushing our team here. You can't hear me because I've turned off my my voice chat, but I'm telling them we need to hit this building like marked. We need to get here. This is where we'll win the game. It's the tallest building in this little zone, and that's where map awareness comes into play. You need to know your map and know what the best building is for you to get. So I have no problem pushing this. If anyone wants to push me with this shotgun, go right ahead. I'm very confident that I'm going to take them out with this shotty. But now I'm very happy. I put a cluster mine down to cover anyone running up the stairs, and I find a mortar. Just really lucky finds. Look at this, high building, great cover, can barely see me, team wipe. This is a perfect cover for any team. This is where you want to stay. So let's just take a look here. We see that there's 2 teams left, and we've seen one fully, so we just got to figure out where the other one is, and then we have full advantage on everybody. We're just putting some suppression power. We have no issue because we don't have any team behind us right now. Make sure you keep an eye out for anyone flying in the sky. Also, counter UAV guys, just shoot them out of the sky. They're super annoying. My teammate doesn't mean to zip over there, but it's all okay. We can see a buy has been popped over there, so that means there's a team there. So a really big sell for a team is if you throw down a buy station. That means you know to buy, there's a player there. Yeah, as you can see, we see him pop down. I pop mortar strike. I'm telling them, guys, push, go now, because circle has rotated to them, so we need to push there. So I tell them to go there. I can't take the zippy because I have mortar strike on it. I'll die. I get it down with the morty. The guys get on top. This is perfect play. We have perfect advantage. They take it. One takes the ladder. One takes the zip line. It's a full kill team. Now we're only left with one team left. It's a 3v3. I already had them. I knew where they were coming from. Across the road. Fully kill one. This is pretty simple. The smoke's going to cover them, but I have perfect circle, perfect height. I know no one's near me. Spot one of the second guys inside. I just say to myself, let's just push this. I have a shotty, why not? So I just slide in, shotty, boom, boom, boom. 2 or 3 shots, he's down. Last guy has to be somewhere. I don't have high alert on, but I had a feeling he might be behind us, which he was. He was in the tunnel. Clean shots, guys. Easy kill. Messing around with him at the end, but this is how you just have a bit of fun with your friends. I throw a little leprechaun kill on him, or a Santa Claus elf thing on him. And that's it. That's a quick one. So guys, overall it's a 22 kill game for me and a personal kill. But overall, I think we run 39 kills with nearly 20,000 damage, which is a very, very good gameplay. Especially when our extra 4-player, he wasn't the best, and we weren't really communicating with him. So it's a pretty good gameplay. Yeah, so guys, overall, this is just a run through of my thought process when I'm playing the game. I know you couldn't hear my comms in the game. Maybe you heard a little bit of my teammates, but I just wanted to give my overall comm of how I worked. So I died twice and I got 22 kills. So it's just pretty good if you think about it. Stuff like this, just thinking in this process and this way and playing Resurgence will just make you better overall. So just keep notes and think of what I just did there, and maybe just use this as a resource to see how I pushed through the map. Even though like it wasn't the best for covering and we weren't looking for the win, example. Near the end, we were of course looking for the win. But at the start, you can see we were like on edge of circle or just on edge of gas most times. So we were just trying to get killed. But if you want to play a bit more reserved, play on the edge of the circle, not edge of gas. That's the only difference. And you can rotate with gas coming in. It's going to help you clip players and get kills whilst moving in at the same time, if you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. But anyway, hopefully this video helps you guys. I'll be doing more like this in the future. Hit a comment down below if you want me to do more walkthroughs of my gameplays and walkthroughs of how to make you guys better at Warzone. Especially for beginners, I really think these videos are valuable and they help you get in the head of someone that has high kill gameplays and has a lot of experience playing Warzone. Once again guys, if this did help you, make sure you hit sub to the channel. I appreciate y'all guys, and I'll see you in the next video.